Good morning and welcome, class 11th commerce students. Okay, our today's topic is types of partners. Okay, under this we have to learn regarding 6 types of partners: active partner, okay, sleeping or dormant partner, secret partner, nominal partner, partner by estoppel, and partner by holding out. Right? So these are the key points which we have to discuss today. Okay? On capital contribution, on distribution of profit and losses, okay, on liability clause, okay, on management and control, we will discuss regarding all these points, right? So first I want you to give a particular brief summary of all these partners, okay, starting from active partner. So in a partnership firm, there are 6 type of partners. Number 1 is the active partner, who is normally a partner, okay, a type of normal partner which I and you used to think regarding a person. Okay, that means an active partner or the active partner participates in the management of its firm. His liability is unlimited. He contributes capital in the firm. He gets share in profit or loss of the company. 4 points we have to discuss for each and every type of partner. Number 1, he participates in the management or not. Okay. Second, his liability is limited or unlimited. Okay. Third, whether he will contribute the capital or not. Okay. And fourth, what about the profit and loss for that particular partner, right? So an active partner participates in the management, okay, contributes capital, having unlimited liability, okay, and shares profit and loss of the firm as per decided during the agreement. Okay, totally the partnership is based on agreement. Okay, agreement or consent between the partners. Okay, you will come to know in this topic that there are partners uh, who is not helpful in managing the firm, who is not sharing the liability of the firm, who is not contributing capital, even then he is getting profit or loss of the firm. Okay, fine. We will discuss regarding this type of partner also. Second is sleeping or dormant partner. Okay, means he is not active like active partner. Not active is dormant. Okay, so dormant partner, the partner who does not participate in the management of the firm. Okay, these type of partners are bound by activities of other active partners. Okay, what they will do, they will prefer, he will also say the same thing. So these partners contribute capital and get share in the profit or loss. Liability of these type of partner is also unlimited. Okay, what he is not doing, this type of partner is not participating in the management. He is not taking active participation in the management or working of the firm, right? Then third type of partner is secret. Okay, secret partner, as the name is there, his identity is confidential. Confidential not for the partners, all partners, for the general public. Okay, so secret partner is one whose association, belongingness or relation with the firm is not known to outsiders. He contributes capital, participates actively in the management, his liability is also unlimited. Okay, then comes nominal partner, right? Nominal partners are not like real partners of the firm. Okay, these partners do not contribute any capital in the firm. Okay, nominal means namesake. Okay, number one, they do not contribute any capital. Okay, they do not participate in the management. Second thing, they do not have unlimited liability. Okay, do not get any share in profit or loss. Four things, no. Okay, capital contribution, no. Management and control, no. Okay, profit and loss, no. Liability, limited, unlimited, okay, no unlimited liability, that means limited liability. Okay, limited liability to the extent of their capital contribution, contribution is also nil. Okay, so that means they are not having any liability clause upon them. Okay, so why they have become the partner? Okay, just to give the name. Okay, just to give the name in the partnership form. Because of that name or reputation, the other partners will work. Okay, the nominal partner only lends his name and reputation for the benefit of the firm. Okay, he is liable to the outsiders for the debt with whatsoever lying with the outsiders have given to the firm, believing he is a partner in the firm. Okay, so he has just given his name to the firm. Okay, like you and one more person, okay, wants to start a business. Okay, suppose you and me wants to start a business, but we don't have any identity in the eyes of public. Like we are not having identity in case of faith or trust of the public. We are new for them. Okay, suppose a known person of that society, okay, like Ambani, okay, he is known to us. We convinced him and he got ready to join us as a partner with a clause, with a condition that he will not contribute any capital, he will not look after the activities of the firm, okay, he will not ask for any profit and loss of the firm, okay, he will not be liable for any liability of the firm. Okay, he is just ready to give his name as partner to our firm. Okay, so we will make him join the firm as nominal partner. His identity in the deed will be written as Mr. Ambani, nominal partner. Okay, but for outsiders who know that we three are the partners, okay, you, me and Mr. Ambani, fine. So because of Mr. Ambani, our business will get flourish, because he is a very reputed person of not only of the area, of the country. Okay, so we are trying to take his name for our benefit, for the benefit of our firm. And why he is contributing his name, why he is involving his name in our firm? Okay, just because he is our friend, right? So this is type of partner which is called nominal partner. Now partner by estoppel and partner by holding out are the type of nominal partners, but somewhere they are different. Okay, like leave Mr. Ambani. Okay, now are a local friend, okay, a known person, we I and you are partner in this firm, and this third person is known to us, is our good friend of both of us. Okay, he is not partner but he is our friend. He comes daily or frequently to our organization, our firm. He used to sit, he used to gossip, okay, he used to chit chat with us. Okay, he is just a person, okay, but not having any written identity for the organization, for the firm. Okay, so he is partner by estoppel. How? The person who accepts that he is a partner in the partnership firm by his own words or conduct is known as nominal partner. partner by estoppel. Okay, he is liable for the debts which the firm gets because of his reputation. Okay, let us take one example. If Mr. X, as the active partner of the partnership firm, applies for a loan, Mr. A, who is not the partner, requests the financer to give loan to firm. Okay, as he is also partner in that particular firm, he has given the impression to the financer that he is also a partner in the firm. Because of the good reputation of Mr. A, financer has lended us the money. Okay, so if the partnership firm fails to pay back the loan then to the financer, then financer can claim the loan from Mr. A. Okay, so this is what is partner by estoppel. Okay, then partner by holding out. In this case, the person, nominal person, namesake person, is not a friend, just an employee of our firm, partnership firm, who represented us in a meeting. Okay, and the third party assumed that he is also the partner of the firm. So he will automatically become the party as partner for the third party. Okay, at the same time he can relieve himself from being a partner by presenting a letter of denial that I am just a representative of partnership firm, I am not a partner. So if there will be any failure in case of debt or liability, I will not be claimed for that particular payment. Okay, so that partner is called partner by holding out. Right, let me explain. The partner who does not call himself as a partner, in the previous case he is calling himself partner, but here he is not calling himself partner. Okay, but who does not object when others call him as a partner in the firm, he is not having any objection, then he is called partner by holding out. Okay, but he can he can be relieved by presenting a denial. Okay, for example, Mr. X applies for a loan saying that Mr. A is also partner in firm and Mr. A shows no objection to the statement of Mr. X. Then Mr. A will called nominal partner by holding out. He will be liable to pay back the debts which the company got by using his name. Okay, so this is what is partner by holding out. So these are the 6 criteria. Okay, nominal, partner by estoppel and holding out. I recommend to listen it again. Okay, listen it again. I'll make one chart here for your convenience, taking all these partners on 4 criteria, and you just have to note it down whether this type of partner will be what type. Okay, active, sleeping or dominant, secret, nominal, partner by estoppel, holding out. Right, first you note down the pattern. Okay, then we will move forward for the types of partners. Types of partners on 4 bases: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, so I have made this chart for you. This is the difference between the types of partners on these 4 criteria, that whether these type of partners will contribute capital or not, they are liable for management or not, will share profit or loss, and will share liability to which extent. Okay, So if we talk about capital contribution, active partner, capital contribution, yes, he contributes capital. Okay. He looks after the management of the firm. He shares profit and loss, and he is having unlimited liability. Right? This is what we discussed. Active partners used to contribute their capital, okay, participates in the management, can claim or gets their profit or loss of the firm, and are having unlimited liability. Okay. If we talk about sleeping or dormant partner, sleeping or dormant partner, capital contribution, yes, okay, does not participate in the management, okay, gets their share of profit and loss, okay, and having unlimited liability. Right? Fine. Then secret partner, okay, secret partner, capital contribution, yes, okay, secret partner, management, yes, yes, and liability unlimited. Okay, just their identity is not known to the general public. Okay, fine. Secretly contribute, secretly manage, secretly share profit and loss, and liability unknown, unlimited. Okay, nominal partner, partner by estoppel, and partner by holding out. Okay, all are same. All are same. Fine. Fine. So that means they does not participate or contribute the capital, okay, does not take part in the management of the firm, all three, okay, profit and loss does not get, okay, and as far as liability is concerned, liability for debts which partnership firm acquired by using their name, okay, liability which for which the debt of partnership firm is acquired. Liability for the debt which partnership firm acquired. Liability for debt which partnership firm acquired from his name. That much liability. They are liable to pay that much liability which is acquired by the partnership firm with his name only or using his name only. Okay. So I hope all are clear to you. Nominal partner does not contribute, does not participate in management, does not share profit and loss, but having limited liability. Partner by estoppel does not capital contribution, does not do capital contribution, does not participate in the management, does not share profit and loss, but even then he is liable. Okay. Then holding out does not contribute capital, does not participate in the management, does not share profit and loss, but having liability for the debt which partnership firm acquired from or with his name. Okay, with his name. Fine. So this is what is about the distinction of types of partners, right? I hope all these things are clear to you all. Okay, even then please note down this chart. Okay, fine. So this is what I want to tell you in this particular topic. Okay, a very small session so that you can have a clear idea of types of partners. Okay, then first you note down. Okay, one more thing which we can discuss other than these things, which I want you to please note down. Okay, I'm not giving you notes for this, I'm just telling you the things regarding this new concept. Okay, the thing is minor partner. Okay, minor partner. Okay, I'm discussing it as a note. Fine. Then who is minor partner? Number one, minor is that person who is under the age of 18 years. Okay, so Partnership Act 1932 does not allow any person who is minor to join as a partner in the firm. Okay, but there are some situations where it is seen that the partnership firms entertain minors as their partners. Okay, so what is the criteria behind? So the minor partner is liable to the outsiders after the age of 18 only. He does not get any share in the loss. He gets only share in profit. Okay, but after attaining the age of majority, means after 18 or 18 years, minor has give a public notice stating whether he will remain as a partner in the firm or not. If he does not give any notice within a prescribed period, okay, then he will deemed to become an active partner in the firm automatically. Okay, so on attaining the age of majority, his liability will become unlimited and he will get share in the profit also, profit as well as loss of the company. He will also be allowed to participate in the management like any other active partner. Okay, but the question is same. Okay, standing same, that why that person have to be entertained who is not a partner, who is not a major partner, that means who is minor. Okay, there are circumstances, there are some situations where it is seen that there are 4 active partners in the firm. Okay, ABCD, because of any circumstance, any situation, D died. Okay, because of that death of Mr. D, his son is representing a new partner in the firm, but Partnership Act 1932 doesn't allow this. Okay, to take a minor as a partner, but as he is the representative of the firm or Mr. D, okay, to save the partnership to being dissolved, it is compulsory to make him as a partner, enter him as a partner, as a minor partner. Okay, that too with the condition that till the age, his age of 18, he will not participate in the management. Okay, If he'll participate, his decisions will not be treated as legal. Okay, fine. He will not contribute capital. He will not be assumed with unlimited liability. But if firm will get profit in business activities, his share will be given to this minor partner. The share of Mr. D will be given to him only. Okay, right? But at the time when he will become the major, after attaining the age of majority, okay, the minor has to give a public notice. That means notice to the other partners and firm, okay, ABC and the partnership firm, stating whether he will remain as a partner in the firm or not. Okay, even if he does not give any notice within a stipulated time or prescribed period, then he will automatically considered to become an active partner in the firm. Okay, as he is becoming the active partner in the firm, he will be contributing money, he will be managing the firm, he will be sharing profit as well as losses. Okay, and he will be having unlimited liability for the outsiders of the firm. Okay, right? So please listen this part very carefully regarding minor partners. Okay, till now we have finished types of partners along with minor partner. Okay, right? So this is what we are having in this session. Okay, now I am signing off. Okay, we'll meet again with a new topic of this lesson number 2 for class 11th commerce. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care, keep learning, keep revising, and be safe at your home. Keep revising the topics, make your queries, comment. Okay, write your queries, ask your questions. You are free to ask any question. Thank you very much.